Hey guys, Jona here, and this week, something a bit different. We're not talking compact toolkit, we're talking ultra compact toolkit. This is my Maxpedition mini pouch. I've had this probably about 4 or 5 years to be fair, and I've constantly upgraded it, updated it, and changed the contents to basically be the most versatile, well-rounded toolkit in the absolute smallest possible space you can get. Let's get into it. So just to give you a bit of an idea about how small this ultra compact toolkit is, it is 11 centimeters wide, 16 centimeters tall, and about 5 centimeters thick. You can fit it in the palm of your hand. And this is my compact toolkit. So this goes everywhere with me. It goes in the van. I take it on every job. It's my ultra compact toolkit. This thing is chocked full of tools, and it's a fair bit bigger than this. This is a small tool bag, to be fair, for an electrician, but this is something else. So it's a clamshell design. It opens up into 2 halves. And there we go, straight away we've got an item falling out. It's the Smith's knife sharpener. There isn't a knife in this kit that this would sharpen, but this would go in a bag with a larger knife in it, essentially. So having this sharpener in the kit, it's very small. It's got a carbide and ceramic sharpener, plus it's got this diamond sharpener here. It's just very small, compact, nicely made, very good quality Smith sharpener, and it fits in this kit perfectly. So we've got that. On this side, we also have a very, very small Flint and Steel. Looks like a whistle. It could hang on like a necklace or something. But essentially in here, we've got a piece of flint, a steel striker, and you've got a way of making sparks, making fire. If you had a little bit of cotton wool with you, cotton wool and Vaseline, or any sort of dry tinder, that'd make you a fire if you needed it. So we've got that in there, very small, quite handy. This is a Damascus steel pry bar that I picked up at Maker Central a couple of years ago from Domain Mouse. So always handy to have a pry bar in a kit, very small, very solid. Over this side too, we've got 2 pairs of Knipex grips. We've got the super small 100mm Cobra grips. They've got like a tooth design, so these can grip onto round bar, more awkward material. And then this is the Knipex 100mm parallel grips. So these function like an adjustable spanner, but in some ways better because they would clamp down. If it's an 8mm nut, you would set it wider than 8mm and then it clamps down on the nut, so it really grabs it. So a very handy pair of a very small adjustable. Saying that, I did squeeze an adjustable into the toolkit as well. This is a Bahco 4-inch adjustable as well. This one goes up to 13mm, popular size 13mm. And the reason I chucked it in here is because quite often if you need 1 spanner, you need 2, 1 for each side. So having that in there rounded out the kit quite well. Over this side, we carry on. We've got a very small pair of titanium tweezers. This is quite a cool little multi-purpose product. It's a titanium toothpick, which is handy as a toothpick. I've never actually used it as a toothpick. What I find it more useful for is for popping SIM cards or the kind of SIM tray out of a phone, or also when you're trying to get a splinter out, sometimes tweezers will get it the rest of the way, but you need this to kind of dig around and get it started. But having a spike is a very handy tool essentially, and titanium means it's also very strong. A lot of these are kind of designed for key rings, but they're perfect size to go in a small kit like this. We've also got a very small true utility pen. So this is a telescopic pen, takes up no room at all, and it's a backup pen really. This kit is designed around having like versatility but also redundancy. So there's actually 2 pens in this kit. This is a Fisher Space pen. So Fisher Space pens kind of write anywhere, write in the rain, write on dirt and muck. Replaceable cartridges. Very, very common in like everyday carry and little toolkits like this Fisher Space pen. Very nice quality pen. And you can't have a pen without having some paper. So we've got a Write in the Rain universal notepad. And this is exactly as it sounds. This paper is waterproof. So if it is raining, you can still write on this paper and it won't go all into a bit of a soggy mess. So if you're going to have some paper in the kit, you may as well have some that offers you a bit more utility than a standard pad. And that is everything on that pocket. We've also got a 1 meter tape measure. This is, I actually picked this up in Poland. This is a Mega brand 1 meter metric tape measure. Quite often you don't need much more of a tape measure than that. A meter will do you. Now if you're looking to improve your toolkit, one of the best places to buy tools at the moment is Whatnot. Now, if you've not heard of Whatnot, Whatnot is a live auction platform where you can buy pretty much anything you can think of. You've got collectibles, gold and silver coins, Amazon returns, electronics, clothes, and most importantly, tools. All starting from £1, loads of bargains to be had, top brand tools. I am live every Monday evening selling tools on Whatnot. Loads of variety, and it all starts at £1. If you use my link down in the description, you will be able to claim £10 credit to spend on the platform. And you can get a lot of tools for £10 on Whatnot. Thanks to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. And with that being said, let's get back into this toolkit. And we've still got loads of stuff over this side. So this isn't just an emergency toolkit, it's also to get me out of general problems. You know, there's one thing planning for an emergency and an apocalypse, But realistically, I'm more concerned about solving problems daily, weekly, monthly. If you've got a bit of an engineer's brain and a problem-solving brain, you can solve a lot more problems with a small pack of tools and materials like this. So we've got a very small little acrylic, little spirit level. Can you guess what that is? Any guesses? Always surprises me. This is a lighter. So true utility, tiny little lighter, filled up with gas, very similar to a Zippo. And we've got 2 ways of lighting a fire if we need it. And that's not just a fire out in the woods in an emergency. Sometimes just melting heat shrink. It's handy to have another lighter, getting a blowtorch going. There you go, you've got 2 lighters in the kit. Over this side too, we have a titanium whistle. Very, very loud, very, very small. Why not have that in there? It's taking up no room. This is the Mighty Bar. Picked this up on one of my tool hauls. Very cheap little thing. And it just gives me another pry bar because again, when you need one, quite often you're gonna need 2. So we've got 2 pry bars in there. Over this side, we've got the Gerber mini utility knife. This thing I picked up in Spain and it's super, super solid and very, very compact. It's got a spring catch on it. Takes standard utility blades, which are easy to replace, easy to find. You just have 1 screw here to undo to kind of tighten in the blade. So a very nice and very small and compact utility knife that opens up to a nice ergonomic size as well, which is very cool. We also have a pair of very, very small glasses. Not quite, no, these are made in the USA, slip and snip. This is a pair of scissors. Very small set of scissors, made in the US, really good quality and really strong. These can cut through some tough material and they fold down super, super small. So not just good for cutting your toenails, but also good for cutting through string, twine as well if you needed to. This is a new addition. I only picked this up at Maker Central from a fan of the channel, Mark Duggan. Thank you very much for this. This is a 1/2 meter folding Zollstock. I couldn't have a toolkit and not have a Zollstock in it. So this is stainless steel, Reinforced Concrete Engineering Company Limited on it. So there's some age to this. It doesn't have a year on it, but there's some age to it, but it's metric and imperial, very accurate steel ruler. Great for using as a ruler to draw lines and straight lines. Also having metric and imperial I think is very, very handy. 1/2 meter, folding ruler, super slim. Got to have that in the toolkit. Then we've got a small little lockpick set. Someone showed me once and how fun it was, to be fair, to pick a padlock. In here you've got 6 different lock picks and then you've got the lever too to put some pressure on the lock. And just a handy little set, mainly for when I was engineering. Quite often people were forgetting keys for lockers and forgetting keys for locks on machines, and rather than having to cut them off and bin the lock every time, you know, a little lockpick set like this is just enough to take the lock off, save the cost of the lock, and very handy little thing to have in the kit. And we're getting to near the end now, but we've also got a load of versatility in this. This is the Sabrecut MRSC07. I don't know if they've got a better brand name for that, but I'll talk you through it. It's very, very cool. It's essentially a T-handle 1/4 inch driver. It comes in 2 pieces. This is a 1/4 inch bit extension. I've got a pack of 5 1/4 inch bits here. These are just the common sizes. You could obviously tailor this to your needs. I'll tell you, they're held in there nice and sturdy. Job for the pry bar, I think. So if I take one of those out, like the, let's go for the Posi Drive 2. 1/4 inch hex bit holder. This is a 1/4 inch hex to 1/4 inch square adapter, but that can go in the end, so you've got a long screwdriver essentially, but it can also slot in here to make a T-handle, but then you also have a ratchet mechanism built in as well, so you can use it as a ratchet driver for 1/4 inch square or 1/4 inch hex, because obviously this adapter can go in either end. So again, it's all about versatility, this toolkit, so you've got a lot of options here with that and the 1/4 inch bits, and it also folds down super small. Like if I put that in there, all of that boils down into this one small piece which slots in this pouch very, very nicely. And like I say, alongside that there's a pack of 5 1/4 inch bits which go with it. And we're not quite done, because in here we also have a little credit card size tool. This is called the TNYI, and this is basically an emergency door release. If there's a door that's got a flick latch on it, so it's not got a deadbolt, it's just got a latch that would spring into place, this can kind of unhook that latch and get you through a door that is not locked but it's latched. So handy, very small. Again, it's all about that emergency kind of problem solving situation. That's quite cool. And a sewing kit, credit card sewing kit, very inexpensive, couple of quid, but in there you've got backup scissors, you've got some safety pins, buttons, some pins and some needles, and some thread and a kind of a needle threader. Very small in that kit. And that rounds it out. That is the full kit. All of that fits in this little pouch. And the beauty of a pouch like this is I can add things, I can tweak it, I can change it, I can add other materials. There's probably some easy wins, like other tools I could add into this to round it out even more. And if you can think of anything, or maybe you've got a Max Expedition toolkit or you've got a compact toolkit, let me know in the comments what you would add to this to round it out even more, to make it even more versatile. And let me know if you found this helpful. If there's any tools in here that you thought you might add to your toolkit, any of these items that you think were a bit of genius, or you think there's some of these that are absolutely daft as a brush and why have I put them in the kit. I've tailored this to me. I'm quite happy with it. It goes inside an emergency preparedness kit. I like the Max Expedition pouches because essentially they are like modules, and then the kit is all organized in modules. So there's one of these that I've got with like medical supplies in it, and then there's another one that's got like power bank and urban and stuff like that in it. And all of that fits into this small little pouch. And to be fair, there's still a bit of space for some more stuff in there. And it covers a lot of the same bases as the big old compact toolkit. Now I'll just give you a sneak peek at this because this is all organized in shadow foam. And again, it's the most cover-all toolkit I can possibly put together. I travel all over the world looking for tools, find the best multi-function, multi-purpose tools, compact tools, and I've put together this kit, all organized in shadow foam. If you don't know what shadow foam is, it's cut and peel foam to get your tools organized. So every one of these tools, I've cut around with a scalpel that comes in the cutting kits, peeled back layers of foam, and every single item has got its own perfect spots. You know exactly where it is. When you're going to take this kit with you somewhere, you immediately know there is nothing missing. But if you want to see a full video where I talk through all of the contents of this toolkit, I'll link it up here. It's my compact toolkit, and to be fair, this is version 4 as well. I'm always updating, changing, tweaking, and improving my toolkits. There's no point going around shopping and buying tools without improving and adding those tools to your toolkits. This is a bit of an insider scoop on something I've had for a long time, and it's been constantly tweaked. Hopefully you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments if there's any of these stand out to you, and I will try and put links to all of these items down below, because I know if there's anything that's caught your eye, sometimes it can be quite hard to track it down and figure out what exactly it was. So I will endeavor to put a complete list of these items down below this video. Make sure you get your questions in, and if you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more content like this, make sure you let me know, like the video, it'd really help, and make sure you subscribe. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.